Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Keiaradise. If you haven't already, please do subscribe, join the tribe, and follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Don't forget about TikTok. Y'all should know that the content is going to be coming. It's going to be coming because, like, I feel like before, when I lived in China, I was just thought, like, my life was really, what's the word? Mundane. Like, not to say, because, I mean, I was living in China, and that's interesting in itself. But to me, I was like, I'm just going to class, and I'm just going to work, and I'm just going to the grocery store. And, like, I was like, who cares? Like, that, like, and then a lot of people have been telling me, which I've realized in the last couple of years since I've been home, that, like, that is the content, girl. We want to see what, like, going to the store and what living in China is like, because living in China is living in China, and China is, what's the word I'm looking for? I would say, like, the best word is kind of unattainable. What I mean by that is, like, it's not the most likely destination for people, and, like, very few people can say they've traveled to China, let alone lived in China, let alone as a Black woman, you know. So even though I know a lot of Black people, Black women who are doing the same thing, that's why I'm kind of like, it's not that interesting. But now I'm like, I have a second chance, so the content is really gonna be coming. Okay, so this is like my last moments in Sacramento at my dad's house. I posted a vlog of my final weekend. That was yesterday. Today's Monday, March something, I don't know, I think it's the 5th or the 6th. It's Monday. And I'm gonna be taking the bus back to San Francisco to my mom's house. And yeah, and I have a couple things that I'm going to be doing this week. Like, oh, my boss, or I don't like to use the word boss, but, like, my manager. Anyway, my manager, he like wants me to do this training before I get there, and he just gave it to me like yesterday or last night, I mean. But he did say in the interview, when we interviewed, that or like one of our meetings, that he would be giving me all of these things a week before I left. Because I was like, why did you give it to me a week before I left? And I was like, oh yeah, he did say that, so that's fine, whatever, I have time. But anyway, I've already, like, spruced up my place, like my little bed on the floor, my Japanese style bed. I mean, it's just a mattress. Remember, I used to have the bunk bed, and then I got rid of the bunk bed. Like, literally, I am moving on up to the east side. No, to the east. The Orient, you know, China is in the east. To the east side, to a deluxe apartment. My mom doesn't want me to live in a penthouse or in, like, a high-rise apartment. I'm like, but it's Shanghai. Everything is high-rise, you know. Like, I don't know, like, but no, not everything, because, like, anyway, that's neither here nor there. What was I saying? So this week, today, Monday, I go back to San Francisco. Then tomorrow I have lunch with my mentor, aka my second mom, Andrea. She's the woman who started it all. This is the person who told me to learn Chinese when I was 16 years old, working at a grocery store in San Francisco. So without her, none of this would have been possible. So I know she treated me to lunch because I got a lunch, you know that. So we're going to, like, a little bougie, lunchy, brunchy at Neiman Marcus. And I'm gonna vlog that because I feel like I've never really showed her on my YouTube channel. And yeah, you guys would love her. She is just absolutely, like, one of the most outstanding people that I've ever met. You know, she's outstanding. Girl, you knock me out. Like, that's her. Exciting. I don't even remember that song. Is that the Gap Band? Or Kool in the Gang? I don't know whatever. So that's Tuesday. Tomorrow. Wednesday, I'm gonna just crack out all of that, like, module stuff, or meet with my other mentor, who you guys also have not met. I met him at when I was attending University of San Francisco, but we haven't really set a date. I told him I can do Wednesday or Friday. Like, that's it. Like, pick one. You can't do them. That'll do it. So I just scooted, baby, it's a wrap. If I could sing, y'all, it would be over for everybody. I swear to God. Like, I think I'm gonna take singing lessons, because like my friend Sarah told me that like you can learn how to sing, or you can like learn how to at least sing decently. Like, I'm not gonna be like Mariah Carey or Minnie Riperton anytime soon, but like you can at least learn how to carry a note. And I'm like, I need to at least be killing the girls during KTV when I go back to China, like, because that's gonna be our thing, you know. That's the thing that the thing's gonna be thinging. Yeah, so I can just be like, scoo-doo-doo-doo-doo, baby, it's a rap. You know, like, you hear that rap? I can't even carry it. It's like raspy. I might have to sing like Tony Braxton. I think I would have a deep voice like that, like what is it? Love should have brought you home last night. You should have been with me. That's not too bad. Should have been right by my side, baby. Or like Nina Simone, you know, like the look of love is in your eyes. A look your skin can't describe. Okay, anyway, I have a whole list of things I want to do when I get to China. I'm so excited, y'all. So, anyway, Thursday we pick up the visa. Pick it up, and that means it's a wrap. And I'm gonna get there at 8:00 in the morning, because you guys saw my last vlog, the vlog before the last vlog, which was me going to the consulate, and I got there at like 9 o'clock. I'm gonna get there at 8 o'clock because I just don't have time. I'm like, let me pick this thing up and let me scoot, baby. Okay, so Thursday, Friday, we don't know. Saturday, I gotta take a COVID test somewhere. It's early in the morning, so that'll be done. And then Sunday, I fly to Hong Kong, and I'm meeting with a friend in Hong Kong. We have the same name, Keiara. She's a Hong Kong pinup, and I'm so excited. I'm like, I'm gonna make sure my hair looks good when I go there, because we're gonna be doing like pinup things and looking cute, and I'm gonna be getting off of a 15-hour flight. So I'm gonna try to vlog that separately. This is gonna be a vlog from the day before I leave or something like that, you know, like, yeah. So this is gonna be this whole week. Yeah. Okay, so right now I've just completely spruced up my room. Everything is orderly, and I'm gonna go downstairs. It's about 10:30 something, and my bus is at 1:45. I'm gonna go downstairs and make my last little meal here. There's gonna be some nachos. Yeah. Okay, so let's go do that. Bucky, why you up there? Bucky.
Okay, you saw that?
Hey y'all. Okay, it's the next morning, Tuesday, and I'm going to brunch. Not brunch. It's a late lunch. Okay, like supper. What is that? Oh my god. And I'm just gonna kind of like get ready a little bit, like at least do something to my hair. And so today is my little sister from another mister who I met in Greece at that awful job, Valencia. I love her so much. She's just amazing. She's Ghanaian American from Virginia. And she was, you know, we just became like besties out there, right? Like, I just miss her. And we had a long talk the other day. We talked for like 2 hours, catching up, you know. And anyway, today's her birthday. I think it's March 7th. So I just posted something for her on Instagram. And it was like us on one of my last days in Thessaloniki. Like after I quit, we had me and her went to, the only good thing about Thessaloniki was that they had these like on the it's not the pier, the boardwalk, they have these boats that you can go on, these little ships, and like you can just you just go on there, and they like dock every hour or so, and they have drinks, right? So and they play music, and they kind of sail around the pier. And I'm like, they have like 2 or 3 different, like they have a tiki boat, they have a pirate boat, and then something else, whatever. So those were kind of a mood. Like I really did like that. And like they're fun at night, they're nice during the day. So on one of my last days there, me and Valencia, I think we had brunch, and then we went on one of the boats. And on the boats, like they play a lot of like music, and a lot of the music will be kind of like American oldies, Black American oldies, you know, like they're playing like, I don't know, Luther Vandross and stuff like that. So we were jamming, and we're the only, and we're both cute, like, you know, so we're just on there, and we're just doing our thing, and like dancing, and having like cocktails, and talking, and singing, and everything like that. And I could tell in the corner of my eye that there's this like Asian guy. Like, mind you, this is Greece. There aren't very many Asians, and there aren't very many Black people. Like, it's just, you know, they're peppered around places, but not very many. So he's like just staring at us, and I can always tell like when someone, I think we all have that like instinct that someone has been looking at us, and I couldn't tell if he was alone. And he actually looked kind of good looking until you got up close to him. Anyway, so when the boat docked and we're finally like ready to get off and do the next thing, he comes up to us and he's like, "Are you guys American?" And we're like, "Yeah." And then I remember he had asked like, you know, "What are we doing here?" Something like that. And we asked like, what are you doing here in Thessaloniki, Greece? And he's like, "Spending my parents' money." So when he first opened his mouth, I was like, oh, first of all, he's not as good looking as he looked from far away. No shade, but it's just true. And second of all, he must be gay. Like, you know, my gaydar really be working. Like, it's just, it works. I'm from San Francisco, like, no shade, but like, I know, like, the gaydar is top notch for me. I've rarely been fooled. Rarely. Okay, so anyway, so he says to us, "Spending my parents' money." And I can tell how old he was. He's probably like early 20s. Valencia's 22. At the time I was 29. I'm 30 now. And I was just kind of like, who says that to people? Like, who says that? So I just thought it was like absolutely foolish for him to say something like that. But like, I am here for a banter, and I'm here for the roast, and I'm here for the shade always. So I say back to him, "Oh, period. We can help you with that. Like, let's spend your parents' money, okay? If you need some help, we got you." And he was like offended, you know, like clearly he was just kind of like, "Oh, these girls are just," I'm like, well, friend, you said, you know what I mean? You were like, "Oh, I'm here on vacation." Like, you know what I mean? You literally tried to sass and sound like you were, you know, I don't know, like flexing or something. Is that the flex? You're trying to flex, like spending my parents' money. And like, you know, it just was really awkward. Like, who says that? And I was like, and we can help you with that, okay? Put us in charge, okay? What you got, the charge card, girl? I know exactly where we can go to spend your parents' money. Since we want to spend some money, let's spend some money. Let's spend some money. Anyway, I just really wanted to tell that like little short story time because I was just kind of like, what, like, just know people skills, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't know anyone who would say that and then like not expect someone to just be like, you know, well, what are you supposed to say in response to that? Like, as us, like, oh great, good for you, like, enjoy yourself, you know what I mean? No, we were like, okay, well, we know who the drinks is gonna be on, and we know who the food gonna be on. We hungry, we thirsty. Let's go shopping. Okay, even though like the shopping in Thessaloniki was just not giving at all. I remember we had this like inside joke, me and Valencia, of black dress gate, because when I went there, all I wanted to do was find a plain black dress, and I'm talking about like a versatile dress, like I could wear a blazer over it, and it'd be like, you know, just simple style, like a simple black dress, maybe like a tank top or a short sleeve and like a little like circle skirt dress, you know, what they call like I can't remember that word, whatever. We could not find it at all. I mean, the shopping there was so bad. I just felt like never mind, it's fine. I really wish I vlogged more, y'all. Okay, like I've learned my lesson. Like, I'm just gonna be like doing what I'm doing now. Turn on the camera, girl, talk to it, and just post. I'm so over like my whole overthinking, you know, like I'm 30 now. Okay, I'm a woman now. So I'm gonna just be posting stuff, and yeah. So anyway, I'm like about to do my hair. I don't think I'm really gonna do anything amazing to it, but and then you guys are gonna come with me on my little lunch date or supper date, whatever. Like, what is a meal like after? It's like after lunch and before dinner. I'm sure the French have a term for it, or at least the Italians do, but in English I don't think we have one. But like, okay, I'm just gonna say, you know, like afternoon tea. I think that's probably what we're doing, afternoon tea. And yeah, so if I do something interesting, I will record it, and so yeah, I'll see y'all in the next clip. ASAP Rocky. ASAP Rocky.
ASAP Rocky. Yeah,
ASAP, sis. As soon as possible, Rocky.
Yes.
Okay,
But he's so good.
do you mind saying hi?
Hi.
This is Andrea.
Hi. We're here at the Rotunda Neiman Marcus.
Period.
Fabulous, darling. Cheers.
Darling.
I'm just trying to do all the things bougie in life, you know?